Hey guys, welcome. My name is Paul D'Souza and I'm one of the founders of iCoinPro. And in this session today, we're going to be covering a few things. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be introducing you to my partner, Mr. Justin Clark, who had a concept for a product that he wanted our company to come out with. And this is a good few years ago now, 6 years ago. And that product was called the Micro Profit Trading System, where the whole idea was to teach people how to earn consistent micro profits from the crypto markets. And from there, the company's evolved with different software that we've come out with. We came out with another product called the Trade Finder, and it does exactly what the name says. It shows you trades. And this was an absolute game changer for a lot of people who were struggling to try and find something to trade. And from there, we've gone on and we've introduced new things. And today we're going to be talking about our latest product. I'm not going to waffle on. I'm going to hand you straight over to the founder of the Micro Profit System, my co-founder here at iCoinPro, the creator of the Micro Profit System, and also the man behind our latest product, the iCoinPro Trading Portal. So without any further ado, here's Mr. Justin Clark.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Paul. And hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, Facebook land, to this webinar here today. I think we're going to have a really powerful webinar. You can see the people, they are, we can see the people are piling in on this webinar already. Because this is exciting news, and this is really a watershed moment for the company. We are launching this iCoinPro trading portal for everybody now. And so, again, as you come on, say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching this on replay, comment replay on this video. You're going to probably see this on Facebook and also on YouTube. We'll have this also posted there as well. For today's webinar, what we're going to be covering, I'm going to do a short demo of the portal, very short. There's a much more in-depth demo, which I will put in the comments here. You can find to really go through the entire software. And then we're going to go through some basic questions and answers that Paul has about the history of where we've come from and how we've come up with this tool. And then we're going to hear from some people who are pretty excited about what we're putting together here at iCoinPro. And that's one thing I want to emphasize. I think there's going to be a lot of people seeing this Zoom and, wow, look at these comments. Welcome, everybody. I see everybody coming in here and commenting from all over. And, you know, I really want to, reach out to the people who may have been watching us from the sidelines now, and seeing iCoinPro continue to develop and develop and develop, over the years. And I want to let you know that we are hitting a point where in the next probably several months, as we finish this trading portal, what we're going to build into this portal is going to catapult this company into the stratosphere. So I want to urge you to start now and get involved in iCoinPro. Start going through the free boot camps. Start learning the system. Start learning what squeeze bubble 1 2 3 money is all about. Everybody who's on here with me knows squeeze bubble 1 2 3 money. And let me ask you real quick by a show of hands. Once you see it, squeeze bubble 1 2 3 money, isn't it something that you just can't unsee? It's something that you're like, how did nobody ever discover this before? And then once we're at the point with this iCoinPro trading portal where we have built in trade automation, which is going to enable the system to actually complete trades for you. They get pushed to your smartphone. Everybody and their grandmother is going to want to be in iCoinPro. So my question to you is, do you want to be first, or do you want to be there when everything's all put together? Because right now we have something in place that's completely workable. We've been doing this now for years. I mean, years, okay? There's a reason why we're still here. There's a reason why we are growing right now. And it's because the strategy has always worked. What we're doing now with the iCoinPro trading portal is we are putting this strategy into everyone's hands in a much more user-friendly, easy fashion for the average person to access it. It's kind of like the journey that crypto's on right now. And Sean Logan knows all about this because he's been in for a long time. Same thing with Paul D'Souza. So, you know, crypto over the years, when it first started out, was something that was just accessible and usable by people who were, for lack of a better terms, computer geeks, okay, that really understand code or machine language, you know, how to write code or how to access complex systems. And there's really been an evolution that's happened with crypto to make it simpler for the average person to access and use crypto. And that's been kind of the journey that it's been on. And the easier that it's gotten to use crypto, the more people it's been able to reach. Well, that's kind of the process that we've been going through with iCoinPro over these 6 years, is perfecting the system, perfecting the strategy, and then taking these technologies and these tools and making it easier for anybody, no matter what your background is. You don't have to be a Wall Street trader. You don't have to have a specific degree. You don't have to have certain computer skills. You know, it's something that anybody can get access to and actually learn. And it's because of these technologies that we're building and making available to everybody. So what I'm going to do without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here really quickly. Here you go. And we're just going to take a look at what all the hubbub's about. And it is the trading portal, which you can see here. Again, this trading portal, we've gotten a lot of feedback on how aesthetic it actually looks by individuals. But this trading portal is something that is going to put the power of crypto trading in everyone's hands, okay? And what you're looking at here is a system that's looking at the whole market, okay? Nothing escapes the watchful eye of the iCoinPro trading portal. We actually watch over 1,200 different coins with our software. We are looking for trades that are happening in real time. We are finding the optimal entry point for those trades. So the best possible moment that you can hit that trade and enter that trade for the maximum amount of profit. All right. All of this is actually happening in real time, completely automated. And you can see here right now, this actually just happened in the last, I guess, 25, 30 minutes or so. This system built this entire watch list of coins that I should be looking at for potential trades right now. I didn't put these on here. The system did this. It crawls every single coin. And let me ask you a question. You can see down here, these are all the different coins that we have here in the crypto market, just on Coinbase, okay? These are all the different coins that you can potentially trade. Let me ask you a question. This is just page one. Here's page two, okay? There's actually way more over on Binance if you're a Binance.com user. And would you want to sit here and flip through every single chart, every single coin, go and look at each one to see if there's a potential trade? Absolutely not, right? And you don't have to. With the iCoinPro trading portal, with even our version 1 tools, we look at all these coins and we tell you when it's hot. We tell you when there's a great trade. We tell you when you should be looking to enter this coin to make a profit. And it does it automatically. You don't have to sit here at your computer all day looking at coins, looking for trades. Not at all. Our system finds them and it pushes the notifications to you. And when we get into phase 2, where they come to your phone directly, that is going to be absolutely incredible, because you're going to be able to trade no matter where you are. If you're out at the supermarket, you may pay your entire supermarket bill with a trade while you're there. That's the beauty of the micro profit system. I've actually done that many times. And please see all the disclaimers that we have all over on the websites. Of course, there's always risk when it comes to trading. And you need to follow the system and learn the system, okay? But with this software, we're finding these things all the time. And not only are we looking for, specific trades that you can get in on for quick profits to compound your balance over and over and over and over again, we are tracking the entire market. All right. We are looking for what's happening in the entire market. And if you come over here, you're going to see we have the fear and greed index built right into this. It tells you what the market's thinking right now. Okay. Where is the market? Where's the sentiment of the market? How are people feeling right now in this market? You also notice there's a tool here called the oversold index. This is one of kind of the unsung heroes of our system that we've created. And let me show you this. When you see this go green here, like it did on June 10th through the 12th, okay? The oversold index tells you when the market potentially is ready to turn around. It's been selling a bit too long, right? So you can see here on June 10th through 12th, our system went green. It said, you know what? There's a higher probability this market is ready to turn around at this point. Well, let's go over here and let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. And let's see what happened to Bitcoin on June the 10th. All right. We're going to come over to our system. We're going to look at the chart, and you'll notice all these charts, how quick and speedy everything is. We do everything for you. But if we come over here and we look at, this is June. All right. And here is June 10th right here. Bitcoin from this low proceeded to go up about 26.88% when our signal went off. Okay. 26%. Let's look at some other coins from that time. All right. Link. All right. Where did Link go? Here's June 10th on Link. Link proceeded to go up 71%. All right. How would you like to have gotten that signal that the market might be ready to do an about face and turn around? Okay. Let's look at BCH. BCH, June 10th is right here. All right. When the oversold index, our tool that only iCoinPro has, went off, BCH proceeded to go up 257%. Really, really quickly. Okay. How would you like to be getting signals like that? How would you like to have a tool that has that type of intelligence and is tracking the markets for you, telling you when amazing things are about to happen in the crypto markets? Well, now you have it at your fingertips. It's with the iCoinPro trading portal. It does everything you need to, find these profitable trades. It's watching everything so you don't have to, and it tells you when it's hot and it's time to get busy trading the crypto markets. So that is a quick overview. Again, like I said, we do have a much more in-depth overview that I've done on the iCoinPro trading portal. I will go ahead and pop a link to that YouTube video in the comments on this video. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, Paul, is that we will be going ahead and doing a Q&A. We'll go through. So if you do have a question as we go through here about the portal, go ahead and just drop it in the comments there, and we'll try to get those answered at the end. All right, Paul. So I know you have a couple questions you wanted to ask me from different things that people have been asking. So if you want to pop those over to me, and we can kind of go through those and see if we can answer some of those questions, and then we'll hear from the great people we have here ready to share their stories about why they're excited about iCoinPro.
Awesome. Thank you, Justin. Before we do that, I see a lot of people are busy typing in here, and I asked the question, when was the first time that you had heard about Bitcoin? Go ahead and type something in there. I'm actually curious to find out when the first time was that you heard about Bitcoin. And I want to touch back on something that Justin was saying, and I'll continue with that to say that initially when cryptocurrencies first came out, and like Justin was saying, it was he was calling it geeky money, or it was guys that were who knew coding, that understood it, and so on. Now the thing is that it's moved so fast from being a money that was sort of exclusive just to those people to something that is now being used to send value all across the world very quickly. We all know now about the benefits of using Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for cross-border remittance. And while some people may still be skeptical regarding the future of Bitcoin and crypto, I wanted to throw this in because it's a bit of an eye opener. When you ask the average person if they use Linux or Linux, as some people say, a lot of people are going to say no. And here's the thing: most people use Linux on every single day without realizing it. Your microwave oven, your TV, all run some form of Linux. Now, we are going to get to a point where we're all using cryptocurrencies of some sort without realizing it. It will be an underlying technology under some of the payment gateways moving into the future. This is going to happen whether we like it or not. And yeah, we just need to be ready to be able to take advantage of this emerging technology. And see a lot of people mentioning when they heard about Bitcoin. That's so awesome. So it goes to show that some people, they've heard about it for a while and are now probably taking a closer look. But yeah, right. Enough about that. I want to just jump straight into the questions that I do have for Justin. Give me a second. Right, Justin, you ready?
Yes, okay. Absolutely.
Right. So I've compiled a list of questions that I reached out to a couple of people. And I said, right, do you have any questions about the trading portal, iCoinPro, and so on and so on? And these are some of the questions that we have here. What inspired you to create the trading portal, and what gap in the crypto industry did you aim to fill?
Well, one of the reasons was what we talked about, was making trading and the way to find profitable trades more accessible for the average person. So to automate as much of that process as possible, right? And make it as user-friendly as possible. And that's one thing that's been amazing about the launch of this portal. The people who have been using it now in the initial, pre-launch for the portal, boy, the interface, the way it's laid out is just so user-friendly. There's very few questions about that. It's kind of intuitive. But all of the tools that we have in iCoinPro, Paul, as you know, are out of necessity. I mean, I trade these crypto markets, and everything that we have is something that I needed to do my trading better, faster, make it easier for me. So it was a dream of mine. I'd say it was like 5 years ago. And this is, we immediately started talking about this with our amazing coder, Mike Christensen, who does develop our software, about, man, could you imagine if we had a portal which had all of our software in it, did our, the charts, found the trades, you could trade through the system, all these different things. It would just be amazing if we had something like that in iCoinPro. Well, guess what? We do have that now. And now we're doing it in one simple, sleek, extremely user-friendly interface. And it's given us a framework that we can build upon to add these additional, phases and additional tools and additional parts of the platform too, as we move forward here.
Awesome. Right. Before we move on, I do see that some people are posting questions. Guys, keep those questions coming. We're going to be answering them. Before I move on to the next question, I do want to point out that this is version 1. And we do have plans which Justin's going to be talking about. And funny enough, it's one of the questions that I have. And some of those future versions, the versions that we got coming out, are going to be incorporating way more features. So stand by for some of that. Right. The second question: can you explain how the Trade Finder tool works and how it benefits both beginner and experienced traders?
Yeah, I touched on this when I was doing that very short demo. But there's about 1,200 different coins between Binance and Coinbase, which are the two exchanges that we support in the portal. For a person, if you were to sit there and try to find trades on those coins, you would have to sit in front of your computer, 24/7, 365, trying to look. It would just be absolutely terrible. So nobody would want to do that. I wouldn't want to sit in front of my computer screen drinking coffee 24/7. When's that trade going to happen? So the software does that for you. It finds them. It looks at all the coins. It knows all. It sees all. Nothing escapes the watchful eye of our trading portal. That is for sure.
All right. Awesome. Right. Question number 3. How do the resources on iCoinPro contribute to traders' success, and what sets them apart from other crypto trading platforms?
Well, again, I think part of why we succeed so well, and we have so many traders that are really bucking the trend of the general success rate in trading in general, is because we teach a simple strategy that actually wins. I personally win over 97% of my trades, and that's documented over a period of many, many years on Coinbase since I perfected the system in September 2019. Other platforms, I think, are a lot more kind of gray-ish in what you're supposed to do. We're very black and white with what we do. I had one individual call us the McDonald's of trading. I mean, when you learn the micro profit system, it's not like, I give this example. A lot of other traders, they go through a traditional trading course. You can give them a chart. You can take 100 people who go through the course. You give them a chart. All 100 of them might come up with a different way they're going to trade that chart, right? They might say, I don't know, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to draw this triangle, or I'm going to draw these lines, and everything like that. Well, with the micro profit system, because we are so black and white, because what we do is so well defined, it doesn't leave a lot of question marks for you once you complete it. And when you take micro profit system traders and you show 100 of them a chart, all 100 of them are going to say the exact same thing. Okay. And I think that's part of why we succeed so well, is we've simplified it. And now we're bringing our technologies even further up to that same level of simplicity to make it even more accessible for everybody.
Gotcha. Right. In your opinion, what are the key challenges that traders often face in the market, and how does the trading portal address these challenges?
Again, I think finding trades when they're happening in real time is like a big issue. Tracking those trades, knowing your profit, knowing when you should get in, when you should get out, your charts, everything. There's a lot of kind of small stumbling blocks people can run into in doing trading, and so with our portal, we've simplified the interface. We're going to keep making it even easier, simpler for people to use. And then with our community, I think our community is also part of why people have such tremendous success, is because, we do have the support there. Any questions that you have, you can ask. There's somebody there to answer them almost 24/7 in our forum. So all these different things, we're just making it where I truly believe anybody can succeed trading crypto with the micro profit system, 100%.
Cool. You mentioned the community. How does the iCoinPro community support traders, and what role does community engagement play in traders' growth?
I believe that community is one of the pillars of creating a successful trading system. I did a talk on this a while ago. But yeah, the forum is where we go. As traders, there's a 24/7 chat box in there where people are talking about general market conditions, what coins they're watching, etc. And there's a huge database of questions and answered. So if anything is different on an exchange, which things change, I mean, from time to time, exchanges change things, and that's why I'm creating our own trading portal so that I have total control over what the traders see, and can keep everything standardized. So through the forum, through the community, people can stay connected. They can stay motivated. They can share trades and get feedback from professionals that have been doing this for years. So again, all of this is built into iCoinPro, and community is extremely important to us. We call it a family, and you'll hear tons of people, and you can see it by how many people are here today on this Facebook Live. It's a family. This is real. We're doing this together, and we don't want anybody to get left behind. So we've really created a place where everybody can come together, plug in, stay motivated, get their questions answered, and that's in the iCoinPro forum.
All right, awesome. What strategies or principles should traders keep in mind to navigate the volatile crypto market successfully?
I think, again, part of the reason why we do so well is we're reactive to the markets rather than predictive. Okay, so what that means is we don't try to tell you where Bitcoin's going to be next month or tomorrow even. We have a strategy where when things happen, we know what to do. Okay. A lot of other traders, there's almost an ego thing that's involved where did I call it, before it happened? And of course, 50% of the time you're going to be right, because what do you got? You're going to call it, say it's going to go up. You're going to say it's going to go down. Okay. So you got a 50% shot on being the man, right, with the trade. So with our system, we have a 97% win rate on our my personal trades, trading with the system. We see people do incredibly well. And in fact, we're able to collect and see a lot more data now on the traders through the trading portal as they're trading with the system. But the longer that you're in a market and the longer that you're in a position, the more you're exposed to that market. So generally, when we pulled my data from September 2019 up through, I think it was March of this year, we found that my average trade time was around 25 to 30 minutes. So I was in and out in a flash, right? So if crazy things went down, I wasn't even in the market. Okay. It's very, very exciting to experience that, being in and out quickly like that with sometimes a pretty massive profit. And what's also cool is a lot of people, when they're in crypto, they don't know when to buy, they don't know when to sell, and they feel like they're missing out if they buy or if they sell. A lot of times they'll have a successful trade, but then they won't sell it and it reverts back and they lose all their profits, right? That happens very often in crypto. Okay. When you learn the micro profit system, we try to make it as stress-free as possible to trade. You get to get in and out of trades, go from win to win to win. You can, actually have some fun with trading. And you never feel like you're missing out because there's always something else that's coming. And with the software, it's always looking for it. It's always going to find it. And nothing, again, escapes the watchful eye of the iCoinPro trading portal.
Right. Okay, a couple more questions. How do you envision the future of cryptocurrency trading, and what role do you see iCoinPro playing in that future?
Well, I think that, again, as we move forward, I mean, the crypto markets aren't going anywhere. They're going to continue to expand. I think that there's just amazing, opportunity for everybody. I think that we're pioneers here in iCoinPro. And, you look at the Forex markets doing trillions of dollars a day. I mean, anybody who's on here that's traded for a while, like Monica and Carlo, I mean, can you imagine what you can do when these markets are moving trillions of dollars in a single day? It's almost unfathomable what you can do with a system like ours. So, again, we're just really at the dawn of time. I mean, there are very few people who really are in crypto. As these markets continue to expand, as the volatility continues to increase, we are, in a position to reap tremendous rewards from all of this groundwork that we've been laying here now for the past 6 years. Again, things are just going to get better and better. We just continue to build, Paul, because we know what the future holds. I mean, absolutely.
All right. Before I've got two more questions, but before I ask those, if there's anyone that's actually watching this that's wondering how to get started with iCoinPro and get access to the trading portal, what I'm going to suggest you do is go back to the person that referred you here or whose link you clicked on, and go and have a chat with them. Tell them that you want to get started, and they will be able to point you in the direction. If you were not invited by anybody, but you happened onto this video, we can still assist you. Drop us an email at support@icoinpro.com. And what we'll do is we'll put you in contact with someone that is geographically close to you and try and get you going that way. We'd like to do that. We'd try and get people working together that are in a similar time zone and so on. So yes, if you got any questions, go back to the person that referred you, or otherwise just drop us an email and we can assist you. And that was specifically for Chadwick, who asked a question. I just wanted to address that really, really quickly. Right, I've got two more questions. What advice would you give to someone new to crypto trading and considering using the iCoinPro trading portal to get started?
That's extremely easy. Do the free bootcamp. The free bootcamp will make crypto part of your life. You're going to learn the trade where I went over 97% of the time on. You're going to do it all in about 40 minutes with short 5-minute bite-sized videos. It's so fun. And by the time you're done, it's part of your life. It's on your phone. You're getting notifications when trades start happening in the crypto markets. You're able to watch them, see how much profit you could be making. And yeah, absolutely. Start with the free bootcamp. That's where everybody should begin.
Right. And finally, probably my favorite question out of the lot. Can you provide insights into any upcoming features or developments that traders can look forward to in the trading portal? Guys, I know you've been waiting for this question. Justin.
Yes. Yeah. So there's definitely really exciting, future developments that are coming up here. So the first phase is out. That's everything that I've shown you so far. That includes trade tracking, real-time profit loss. It shows you when you should buy more of the coin. It shows you what profit you have, when you want to get out. Everything that's all included in phase one. It's such a quantum leap. We literally took what used to take us maybe 6-7 different tabs and boiled it all down into one single interface with the trading portal. It is so much better. Phase two is push notifications, which are already in production on. And that's meaning you're going to get the notifications of when potential trades are happening, pushed directly to your smartphone or your tablet or your desktop computer. So that's going to be coming out relatively quickly here. Phase three, we're going to take everything that we have. Right now, it is friendly on your tablet and your desktop computer or laptop computer. We're going to make it mobile friendly in phase three, meaning that it'll be easy to use on your iPhone or your Android phone. All right. And then phase four is where things start to get extremely exciting. Phase four is where we are going to get into incorporating the ability to buy and sell right through the portal. You won't even have to go to your exchange to execute those trades. You'll be able to do it right through the portal. When you see the trade, hit that buy button. And we're also going to build in the first bot that will help you complete the trades, which will buy additional portions of a coin for you if the price goes lower, and add to that position so you can have a bigger win as everything moves back up with we call it the ladder buying strategy. So that's coming in phase four. Phase five is where we're going to build in what's called a trailing stop loss bot. And this bot will attempt to follow that trade and maximize the profit on the trade for you and get you out of that trade in the best possible position that it can. Phase six, which is beyond that, is where we're going to have additional improvements to this, which is going to include using data that we are collecting through the portal on trading and using machine learning or artificial intelligence, AI, to improve our bots in the way that they buy additional positions and exit trades, and also other improvements that we're going to be doing to some of the tools, like improving the oversold index and the way you interface with that. All of these different things are absolutely coming. And we're just going to continue to, do our development. Right now, the company is just experiencing incredible renewed interest from the market. And again, I'm just telling you, once we're into phase four and phase five, you think things are exciting right now. You have no idea what's coming. No idea what's coming. This company will go exponential in its growth in those phases. So get in now, learn the system, introduce everybody you know and you care about so they can learn the system. This is the time to start this journey for sure.
All right, great. So I hope that answers a lot of the questions that people do have. I do see some really smart questions. Guys, keep those questions coming. We're going to get to them. Like I'm really reading some top questions here, which we're going to get to. But what I'm going to do right now, before we get to those questions, is I want to introduce you guys to some of the people that we got on the show with us, that have either used our system or they promote us as a company, because we do have an affiliate system in place. But what I want to do is I also want to just mention what is another thing that's coming in the future, and it's a mentorship program where we will be having assistants assisting people to get them trading. And one of those people who are going to be part of the mentorship program is actually on the call today. Her name is Monica. She's been with iCoinPro for a very long time. She's also one of our moderators. She's in the Facebook group. She's helped so many people get started. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand over to Monica. Let her tell her story. She's a phenomenal woman. She's helped us a ton. Monica, why don't you come on out and tell people your journey with iCoinPro?
Okay, I'll make it brief. I started with iCoinPro in 2019. I needed to find an additional source of income as I was a widow and was raising 2 sons. So I was searching online how to day trade, and I ran into Lily for I don't even know how I found her. But her and I immediately struck a friendship, and she just guided me for almost a year. Her and I were in contact daily. I mean, we're still in contact weekly. And through her, I learned how to trade. I have been actively trading full-time since 2020. And 2020, 2021, I was able to create a full-time income. And since now we are in a bear market, things have changed a little bit, but that's not to say that I don't profit. My balance has increased this year almost 130%, and I am still pulling profits off. So now I'm at the point again where I'm just pulling my profits off and leaving my main balance in there. So that's basically the my story in short. Through Lily, I became a moderator in, I think it was 2020 as well. So, and I am really looking forward to using the trading portal more. I basically trade from my phone every day. I'm not really on my laptop, nor I'm on my iPad. So I find trading on my phone is easier, only because with my other source of income, I'm very mobile. And it's very user-friendly. iCoinPro and all of the modules, the Trade Finder, it's all user-friendly on my phone. So that's mostly how I've been trading. And I think, so that's my story. And I'm extremely grateful.
I have to add one thing.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Monica, finish up.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm extremely grateful.
That's awesome. It's so funny to me. I love how you casually mentioned that you're up 130% this year in a bear market in crypto. I just find that, amazing. And congratulations on that. That is enormous. I mean, when you consider that the average, the statistics in trading in general, 90% of people lose money trading. Okay, in all markets, crypto, it may be even more extreme sometimes in crypto, other markets, etc. And I think only like 5% of people actually make money. So of that 90% are losing money. You got 95% of people breaking even or losing money. You've got 5% of people, and I may be slightly off on these, but these are pretty darn accurate based on the last study I saw. 5% of people are actually making money. And then there's such a small fraction maybe 1% or 2% of people actually make enough money to make it make any sense to trade at all. And, you know, basically they probably would be better off just getting a job at McDonald's than trading. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's such a small fraction of people who actually profit and make any significant income in trading. And it's just, anyway, Monica, congratulations on your success.
Thank you. I just want to say that that's not, I mean, I have losing trades on occasion. It's not, obviously we all do. It's not perfect, but it's, I mean, 97%, that's not bad.
It's obviously working.
It's working pretty well.
Awesome. That is so awesome. Guys, also, Monica does some of our training. And if you are a member of iCoinPro, in some of the modules, you can actually find some of the training that Monica's done for us, and has also hosted Zoom calls with people to go over some of the things. She's a phenomenal community member, very, very helpful. So yeah, Monica, thank you so much for giving us your time. We actually are very blessed that you could make it. I know that it was touch and go for you to actually be on the call. So from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you very much for being able to make it. It's so awesome to hear from you and hear your story. Right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to introduce you to a gentleman by the name of Sean. Sean got very excited about iCoinPro and decided to go out and tell a whole bunch of people about iCoinPro. And I'm going to ask him to come out, tell us his side. Sean.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. So I guess I'll just tell a little bit of my story, how I got introduced to iCoinPro. So I've been an advocate of cryptocurrency since 2016, when I first learned that it was a decentralized kind of money that couldn't be controlled by a third-party intermediary, and that really resonated with me. So I decided to buy some Bitcoin, and I decided to buy some Ethereum, some XRP. I didn't really understand much about how the technology worked. All I knew is that it was decentralized, and I thought that was really cool. I got on YouTube and I started just trying to figure out how all this stuff worked. And in 2016, it was very difficult. There was not very many tutorial videos. There was not very many exchanges. The Coinbase app did not exist. The Binance app did not exist. The popular crypto.com exchange app did not exist. The popular Uniswap decentralized exchange for Ethereum didn't exist. There was Ether Delta, and it was really difficult. Like, everything was just really confusing. I tried to learn how to day trade back then. And I remember sitting on my computer, looking at all these charts, not fully understanding it. Hours went by. I hadn't made any money. I tried to buy a dip one time, and then it didn't go back up. Days went by, and I was like, okay, it's not going up. And I had spent all these hours just looking at the charts on the screen. And I was like, you know, I'm not really having that much fun. So I became what was called a hodler, which is slang for someone that just holds on to their cryptocurrencies for the long term. And if you became a hodler around 2016, well, the next year was the 2017 bull run. So I didn't really need to be actively day trading back then. I just got in at a good time, and I still made some really good money. And over the years, I just kept accumulating more Bitcoin by just hodling. But when I found the iCoinPro system, one of my friends shared it with me, just from the marketing and crypto community. I said, sure, I'll take a look at it. You know, let me see how everything works on here. So I'm going through this trading boot camp. And like Justin was saying earlier, he taught us this pattern. He calls it the 1, 2, 3 money. And he says, once you see this, you can't unsee it. So I went on to the real exchanges, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna look for this pattern and see if it's really out there like they said it is in the training. So sure enough, I'm clicking through all these different trading pairs, and I'm also, you know, just I upgraded and accessed the Trade Finder. So I'm also now I'm using this Trade Finder thing, and like the Trade Finder is showing me where this pattern is over and over again. So I'm looking at all the trading pairs, and I see the pattern. I zoom out on the historical data of it, and I see the pattern over and over and over again. And I was like, oh wow, I could have made a bunch of money on all those trades. So sure enough, I finally decided to execute my first day trade where I was in and out of the trade within a couple hours. And just like the 1, 2, 3 money pattern taught me, it showed me where to buy. And then sure enough, within about 2 hours later, it bounced right back. And I didn't actually have to spend a bunch of time on the computer screen to execute that trade and have a profitable trade. I spent about maybe 45 minutes in the morning looking at some different pairs. I saw the pattern, I saw the dip, I bought the dip, I put in my sell order for, you know, just around the 1 to 2% like it taught in the trading boot camp. And I was out shopping, just doing my thing out and about. And sure enough, I got on my smartphones now, I have the applications. I have the exchange application. So I saw while I was out shopping that my sell orders had hit. And that's when I was like, okay, you know, I think I could do this. Like, and now I'm actually like more excited for day trading. And it's something that now with the technology and how simplified it's become, anyone can do this. It's not complicated anymore. We've got Binance and Coinbase and all these apps right here on our smartphones that we can take with us on a device that fits in our pocket where we can trade on the go. And with iCoinPro, it makes it so simple that anyone can do it. It's really a duplicatable system that makes it so you don't have to spend countless hours on the computer with the trade finder. And this is like, I mean, this is like the main feature that I like on iCoinPro is the trade finder, because it shows you where these patterns are happening in real time. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trading pairs out there. There's dozens and dozens and dozens of exchanges. And for you to go and try to find these patterns without the trade finder, you'd have to manually click through every trading pair, hundreds and hundreds of them, and it would just take so much time. You'd have to sit in front of a computer all day. And I don't like sitting in front of a computer all day. I like to travel and go on adventures and spend time in nature and do sports and stuff. So with iCoinPro and their trade finder technology, it's really congruent with my lifestyle of going out and having fun all day and not having to sit in front of a computer, but still being able to watch the market and execute successful trades. So that's just my experience with it. The other thing I liked about it is they have an optional affiliate program. And I have a lot of people on my Facebook account that have been with me in my cryptocurrency journey since 2016. And I know they all like cryptocurrency type stuff. So when I started going through the trading education, after the modules, there's a little quiz, and it gives you a certificate that says you passed the quiz. So when I started going through the trade finder education and the micro profit system and all that stuff in the trading bootcamp, I took the quiz and I posted my certificate on my Facebook and I said, hey guys, I'm doing this new trading cryptocurrency trading bootcamp. It's really cool. It's simplifying trading for me. And I just invited some of my friends to check it out. And a whole bunch of people, I mean, just dozens and dozens and dozens of people said, hey, I'm interested in this. And a whole bunch of my friends also are now going through the micro profit system and the trading bootcamp. And a lot of them also joined iCoinPro. Some of them also, not just as traders, but also as affiliates. So with their affiliate program, I now have a stream of income that's like a second stream of income from the trading. So you can potentially have more than one stream of income with iCoinPro. So this is a true wealth building kind of system, because any wealthy person will tell you, you need to have multiple streams of income. And iCoinPro offers you multiple streams of income, all from one trading portal and one affiliate system that you can literally just take with you on a device that fits in your pocket or a laptop that fits in your bag. I call it a business in a bag, because once you learn the skills that iCoinPro teaches you, you can take a one-way flight anywhere in the world and financially sustain yourself, as long as you got an internet signal. And that's very, very powerful, and that's very, very liberating. So for anyone watching, like, I would highly advise, get back in touch with the person that shared this with you and do the trading boot camp, and then do the rest of the micro profit trading system, because once you get into some of the more advanced stuff, it teaches you how to make way more money than just a quick little 1 to 2% on your trades. Thanks for having me on, everyone.
Sean, thank you. That's very, very powerful, and I love what you said there, because it is something that we've mentioned before and we've said before, that once you learn the skill of trading, it cannot be taken away from you, and you've learned a skill that you can take with you anywhere in the world, and be able to still sustain your lifestyle and live and so on. Very, very powerful stuff. Right, guys, we're running out of time. We're trying to keep this under an hour. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be handing over to another gentleman who promotes iCoinPro as well, and does a bit of trading as well. And his name is also Justin, a different Justin. Justin, come on out. Tell us your story, and let's hear it.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. It's an honor. Thank you so much, Paul. And thank you so much, Justin. And thank you so much to the leaders here. My story is I'm more of an affiliate marketer, and I was looking for something to actually promote in the crypto industry. And I've actually lost a lot of money trying to promote things and trying to invest money into things, and it didn't work out. So iCoinPro is actually a savior for me because I was actually able to build a little bit of an income on the affiliate side and then use that to day trade. So it works both ways. And I actually woke up this morning and started using the portal. So if you don't mind, I can actually present the portal right now and show you and walk you through a trade that I actually did this morning. So am I allowed to present?
If you can screen share, if you can, yeah. Yep.
Okay. So I'm still learning everything. So anyways, I took a trade back here. I woke up, and this was overnight, and I woke up down here, and then so I actually took a trade right here because it fell outside of the Bollinger Bands and actually outside of the red ones. I actually went ahead and sold this trade just a minute ago right here, and I made a little bit of a profit, and I was able to enter at a safe place, you know, not totally safe, you know, there's some risk everywhere, but I was able to not start my trade here, at least. You know, I was able to start my trade somewhere relatively safer, learning the micro profit system, taking a small little chunk of change, just a few cents, maybe $1, and waiting for the next one. And I don't need to stress out about waiting for the next one, because there's always trades to micro profit. There's not always these big swing trades, but there's always these smaller trades. And then someone asks, like, how does this help you as a newbie? You just go into here and you see I'm on Coinbase, and there's not really anything right here for Coinbase because it's already ended that dip trade most likely. And we're going to go ahead and make a different decision with the market. So now I'm out of that trade and I'm waiting for another safe position. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and end my presentation. That's how I use this portal. It's very simple. It's like, okay, you learn all this stuff about how to build a car, right? All the schematics, the instruction manual. Well, with the portal, it's like a Tesla. It's like, it's almost driving itself. It's like you got to sit there. You got to just be a manager and monitor it. And okay, okay, cool. You know, but it's driving itself basically, and you can relax. So I know there's other people. Thank you so much. It is my honor to be here, and thank you so much, Justin and Paul.
No, Justin, thank you. We really, really appreciate you coming on and sharing that. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, folks, you can see we live. Things happen. We nearly didn't get to see Justin's trade there. We're going to wrap this up with Carlo and then answer people's questions. Carlo is a gentleman that's here today with us who trades as well using our system, and you can hear directly from him. Carlo, come on out, tell people your story.
Hi, can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can.
Loud and clear.
Cool. Yeah, so I've been with iCoinPro since the beta launch in 2017. Just a little bit of background, just to let you know, I don't have any financial backgrounds at all. I'm not even very strong in math, right? And just like many people out there when just getting into crypto, I have lost a lot of quite a few Bitcoin at the time. But again, Bitcoin wasn't at 27,000 at the time as well. It was like around 1,500 per coin. But I did lose a few Bitcoin back in 2017. I came across a person and signed up under him during the beta launch for iCoinPro, and since then, I'm just gonna summarize my story here. Since then to now, what iCoinPro provided me is not just trading, right? It's a well-rounded education about everything crypto, right? I learned about the blockchain, what Bitcoin is, what smart contract is, and even some of the altcoins, some of the more popular altcoins, what they are and what they do. Gave me a better understanding. And with that, with the knowledge that iCoinPro gave me, I can now spot scams, scams and red flags with many companies. And what's crazy is they've gotten more sophisticated throughout the years as well. But I'm still able to spot them because I know how the mechanics work. Because of iCoinPro, I know how things work, and what's too good to be true, right? And also throughout the years as well, with what I learned in trading and everything, using the micro profit strategy, the simple strategy that iCoinPro taught me over the years. At 1 year, my account in KuCoin outperformed 97% of all users in KuCoin. All right. And also after that, I became a top trader for professional trader for 2 companies. And also right now generating a pretty big social media follower. All of that from nothing, right? Not knowing anything about Bitcoin or blockchain, not having any financial background. All that is because of what iCoinPro, the simple strategy and education that iCoinPro taught me. My experience throughout the years with the education and the technology, I remember that there was no free boot camp at the time. The free boot camp that people are getting now, I paid for back in the beta launch. We were all paying for that, and there wasn't even a trade fine at the time. So over the years, I saw how iCoinPro has just kept improving, even throughout. They've gone through 2 bear market cycle already. I've seen companies come and go, and iCoinPro is still here after 2 bear markets. We're currently on one now, and that was 2018 bear market. But they survived all of that, right? And instead of folding, they just kept improving. They developed the Trade Finder technology during the bear market of 2018. And funny enough, now they're developing the trading portal to make it even easier during the bear market that we're seeing now. It's crazy. So what it is at first, I was just trading manually. I don't even have a trade finder, and then they made it easier, and that's what actually improved all my trades and got me to where I am now with the 2 trading companies that I trade for, and also becoming one of the better accounts or one of the top accounts in KuCoin, right? And now that they're launching the pro trading portal, now that they're launching that, they're eliminating even more steps. Because before, I would have to go to the Trade Finder, I would have to click on the coin that I want to look at, and then it links me to Trading View. That way I can see what's going on in Trading View. And keep in mind, I'm also paying for Trading View at the time because I needed more indicators for the iCoinPro, the way it's set up, right? So I look at the Trading View, and then once I see what I need to see to initiate the trade, then I go to the exchange to initiate that trade, right? There's pretty good amount of steps to do that. Oh, keep in mind, I have to log into on my cell phone from time to time to go to the Trade Finder. But with the trading portal, now you can just go to the trading portal. Everything is there. The Trade Finder is there. The charts are there, and it's all set up for you. So you don't even have to set it up yourself. Now there is a training on how to set it up, just so you know how to do it yourself, which is good. It's good to learn the basics, but it's all set up for you in the trading portal. And another thing too, what what I like about it is I was paying $33.99 a month for TradingView to get more than 5 indicators in that chart. Our pro trading portal, the way it's set up, that's more than 5 indicators. But now I can eliminate the monthly subscription for TradingView because it's all there. And with all this add-ons and technology that iCoinPro is doing, it's even crazier that Justin and Paul cut the price in half of what we were paying before. So it's amazing. And that's all I have. I don't know if we're gonna have a cutoff webinar tonight. I may be able to get on that as well, so that way I can elaborate more on my story. But yeah, this is gonna be amazing, and hearing all the phases that's about to come out. Come on, it's a no-brainer. It's how much is it, like 39 with the trading portal, $49.99 a month? You can't beat that. So thank you, Justin, and thank you, Paul.
What a cool story. Like, I want to give you a round of applause, because like listening to that actually it gave me shivers. Like I've got gooseflesh. That is Carlo, thank you. Thanks for taking time out. We're not going to be having a cutoff call tonight. This was it. That's why we're doing it on the Wednesday. But yeah, I mean, that was so awesome. Guys, we've gone over time. I'm going to keep this really short. I'm just going to hand over straight back to Justin, who's going to be going through some of the questions. Guys, I don't think we're going to be answering all of them. Justin, do you want to take care of that, and then we can wrap up?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and we're actually over an hour, but these are just amazing stories, and it's like we want to hear everybody's story. And there's so many different stories now in iCoinPro over our time. But I really want to thank everybody who came out and took the time to share your story. You guys are amazing. And we really appreciate you doing that because it's important. We need to let people know about what's here. And, what your time spent here helps everybody. Okay. And sharing your story helps everyone. So the whole iCoinPro community owes you a debt of gratitude for taking your time out to come here and share. So really quickly, we'll just go through 1 or 2 questions here. I don't want to get into too many. I'll go through the comments and actually answer some of them directly. If they're more specifically related to the trading portal, as far as like from a technology or how to use it standpoint, I'm actually going to be scheduling a Q&A Zoom very shortly. So everybody can just jump on. We'll answer all that type of stuff on there. Or go into the forum. You can post a screenshot with whatever you're wondering about the trading portal and how to use it and how to find orders or how to do this. Just post that right in the forum. I'll try to answer that. But we're gonna have a Q&A here, a live Q&A, where we'll get all those answered. But I did see a couple questions that I just wanted to answer here before we wrap this up. The first one here was, I think, a great question from Jody. Where should someone start if they are brand new to trading? Definitely with the free bootcamp. All right. And you can get that by getting back to the person who referred you to this video. If you're unsure of who referred you, you can send an email to support@icoinpro.com. We can look up your account and we can get you connected back with the person who did introduce you to iCoinPro. But again, get back with the person. They'll get you that link to get the free bootcamp. That's where everybody should begin. This was a really great question that Roger asked. Do you see the effectiveness of the micro-profit system changing as more and more people use it? Absolutely not. And it's because we are very organically in the market, and because of how we trade and how the squeeze bubble 1, 2, 3 money works. It's something that it has worked in every market, every condition. There has not been a single trade I've tried to get into that I know other micro-profit system traders were trading that we've ever had any challenge getting into. But also there's a human element that's built into our system where, I might see a trade and enter at one price, whereas Monica might be a little more patient and enter a little bit lower and snag a little bit more profit, which she does on me from time to time in trades. So, again, we have gone through, as Carlo mentioned, 2 bear markets with this system. it has continued to perform, all right, in those markets. We have gone through bull runs and it's continued to perform, all right. I don't really see anything that can be thrown at us at this point that would, make it not function, all right, in whatever market condition we're seeing. And the more users, the merrier. That means more volumes moving. So we welcome more and more and more users. Let's see here. And this last question I'm just going to address. How can I get info on how to get started? I'm new to Forex and still learning as I don't know how to trade yet. So again, get back with the person who referred you. They will get you the link to get into the free bootcamp. The free bootcamp is where the magic begins. All right. And you will find how simple it is to learn our system, how simple our trade is, how simple it is to start learning charts, looking at them, knowing when a trade's happening, setting up even notifications to your phone. You're going to learn all that in about 40 minutes on the free bootcamp. You're going to be amazed at how far you go. And I will point this out. The free bootcamp, do not take it lightly or, kind of gloss over it. Even though it's free, it's actually an essential part of our training. It's how we onboard everybody into this. And you've learned so much by the time you're there. There's only a couple more things you really need to get down well past that free bootcamp to trade like an absolute pro. So yeah, definitely make sure you get into that free bootcamp. Paul, we are out of time. I'd love to sit here and answer more of these questions live. Again, I will go through the comments and make my best effort to answer all of them. And I do want to wrap this up because this will be posted as a Wednesday night cutoff video. So if you're looking at iCoinPro, you're going to be seeing this on a Wednesday. It is Wednesday tonight. And we know the power line system that we have, it actually compresses on Wednesday night. Which means that everybody who makes the decision to get started today before midnight, you jump ahead to the head of the class, ahead of everybody else who hesitates. So definitely make that decision. Like Carla mentioned, this is a no-brainer. You only regret in life really the decisions that you don't take advantage of that present themselves in life. So, this is a decision you will not regret. Getting started here. The deeper and deeper you get into this, the more excited you're going to become with this system. And of course, now with the iCoinPro trading portal, we have made this accessible to even more people than ever before in an even sleeker, easier, more user-friendly fashion than ever. So again, I welcome you to the iCoinPro family if you've made the decision to get started, and we will be seeing you in the forum. Becoming part of this amazing community. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you.